2K Sports to everyone out there. Welcome and Happy New Year. I'm Brian Anderson. With Stan Van Gundy and Hall of Famer Grant Hill, Allie LaForce will be reporting from the sidelines. Let's take a look at the numbers for him.
He's been really dialed in from deep during these last 5 games, looking assertive and in control every time he rises up to shoot from beyond the three-point line, and it's been fun to watch.
All right, now let's check out the starters for the Miami Heat. Devin Booker out there with Tyler Hero. Then it's Royce O'Neal. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Ware in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for Boston, the perimeter pair. It's White and Brown. Then there's Jason Tatum. Then there's Anthony Simons. And it's Queta in at the 5, down low. And with New Year's Day upon us, Grant, what goes through your mind as a player?
Wow. Another new year, new possibilities. Time to put it in gear as the NBA action heats up. Teams that survive this stretch run start to become real contenders.
Now here's White. Back to Tatum. Somehow scores the layup in traffic.
And guys, it's no easy task defending Tatum inside. You can body him up, bump him, he'll still find a way.
Booker against Simons. Here's Ware. Off target from three-point range. Boston on offense. To the paint. Here's Brown. Rebound Miami. Coming off a win against the Blazers.
And they got into a consistent offensive flow, largely because the defense they were facing was poor.
Yeah, but even against weak defense, your execution still matters. Luckily, they were able to take advantage.
Now here's Booker. Coming off a 31-point game against Portland. Just 2 to shoot. Over Simons. Booker no good.
Well, that one should be in his wheelhouse, but just off the mark.
To the middle. Adebayo with a steal. In transition, here they come. For 3, O'Neal. Nice start for him. He's sinking his first shot.
Well, and that's what you want. Get something out in space before the defense can get set.
Tatum passes to Queta. Simons outside. For 3. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Well, Simons is a sharpshooter. He wanted those 3 points back and went out and took them.
Booker with a screen on White. Here's Hero. It's good.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
Outside White. Tatum looking it over. Pass to Queta. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup.
Passing out of a pick and roll. Tatum's such a good decision maker. You want the ball in his hands.
Booker drawing the double. Hero outside. Now Booker. He's covered by Simons. Booker, pass to Adebayo. From outside, off the mark. And it's Simons with the ball for the Celtics. You know, last game they matched up with the Mavs. A tough loss there.
A missing piece was their offensive rebounding. There were just way too many one-and-done possessions for them.
Yeah, they weren't as aggressive on the offensive glass, and that really made a difference in the game.
You know, Grant, in interviews, Jason Tatum often seems understated and soft-spoken. But that's just him, isn't it?
That's true, B.A. Tatum has a quiet confidence about him. He doesn't feel the need to be loud or act out. He lets his work on the court do all the talking for him.
He's off on the second. Well, Coach, how about the Erik Spoelstra story? Started as a video coordinator with the Heat back in '95. You were an assistant in Miami back then.
Yeah, look, Brian, even then, Erik is one of the rare guys that all of us on the staff knew right from the beginning that he had all the makings of a great coach. Players trusted him and had confidence in his ability to help them.
From the video room to the Hall of Fame one day.
No question.
Now here's Booker. No points yet. And Booker with the jam.
What a finish. Love to see that kind of explosiveness from Booker.
The Celtics have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Simons, a screen on Booker. White, the pass to Queta. On the wing, Tatum from downtown. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Oh, boy. Tatum has ways to hurt you from every area on the floor.
And Eric's... Spoelstra decides to call timeout. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. As we head deeper into January, let's glance over the power rankings and see where we're at. You look at Charlotte, they're a rising team climbing to 5th on the board.
When I look at the Heat, they can't seem to find their groove and move up the rankings. They flirted with some options, but so far they keep getting the same results.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Joe Mazzulla. Right away, he acknowledged they're facing one of the best defensive players in the league in Bam Adebayo. He told me Bam can do it all. He can protect the rim, he can defend in isolation, he can rebound. So we have to keep our composure, be aware of his presence, and not let him dictate what we do. All right, let's send it back to you guys.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks.
Well, look, what makes Tatum special is he helps you in all 3 phases of the game. Offense, defense, and on the glass.
O'Neal pulls it in.
I mean, come on, that's a shot you expect him to make.
Simons against Hero. Screen by O'Neal. Brown with some nice D.
Well, give credit to the defense for cutting him off. Normally, that'd be easy points for him at the rim.
Simons' shot is good.
Well, don't blink, or Simons will already have the shot off.
Hero against White. Outside Booker. And Booker gets double teamed. Here's where he's covered by Simons. Three-pointer, O'Neal nails it from 3. O'Neal's got 6.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Now here's Simons. 20 points for him last game against the Mavericks in Dallas. Here's Queta. Good work there as it goes. Queta's got his 2nd basket of the game.
The second chance points are all about a lack of effort defensively. Those buckets would drive me nuts.
Hero outside. Outside O'Neal. Here's Booker. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Celtics?
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And what's more, they're getting their feet wet down there in the paint early on. Not shying away at all, taking it inside. What a great way to start.
Here's Queta in his last outing with 12 points. Pass to White. This one for 3. Out to Simons. Here's Queta. The rebound by Ware. Ware's got his 4th rebound in this one. Booker with it. Tatum with a steal. He shoots it. The rebound by Ware. Ware's got 5 rebounds tonight. Booker against White. Down low. Pass to Adebayo. Shot clock at 6. To the inside. Ware. Oh, tried to dunk it home, but he drew the foul, and he'll go to the line. One thing you can say about Boston, Grant, they know how to put a team together.
Yeah, the Celtics' consistency of winning is just impressive, both now and throughout their entire history. They are really the gold standard in this league, and it's mostly because of great draft picks and great trades.
Risacher, he's checked in for Tatum. And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. And your first NBA coaching job was with the Miami Heat, Stan. That was as an assistant back in the 90s, just a few years ago.
Yeah, just a few, Brian. And the Heat have changed a lot. The game has changed a lot over those years. Look, back then, the Heat were probably the most physical team in the NBA, and it was just knockdown, drag-out fights all the time.
Now here's White. He's scoreless. Lets it go. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim. Heat trail by 5. Hero with it. In the game against Portland, very impressive. Simons against Booker. And Booker with the jam.
What? Wait. Hey, dunks are always for the big boys.
Emphatic move by the point guard.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring options.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Booker against Simons. Pass to Adebayo. Here's Ware. Right now contributing around 10.5 points a game. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Adebayo, that's good.
And once Bam gets the ball inside, the bucket is almost guaranteed. He's a serious producer in the paint.
Simons outside. Brown with a screen. No good with the triple. Heat trail by 3. Now here's Hero. Big-time contributor on offense. Just over 22 points a game. Here's Booker. Got it. Makes him 4 for 6 from the floor.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Now Brown. He's coming off a 19-point game against the Mavericks in Dallas.
And another key for them was his rebounding. Just a great effort.
Here's Risacher. Three-pointer, no good. And here are the Heat. They're on a 14-6 run. Adebayo passes to Booker. Now here's Adebayo. Guarded closely. Can't connect from short range. Boston has gone 3 of 7 from beyond the arc in the first. Risacher, no good.
He'll probably hear about that shot selection when he gets back to the bench. Maybe not their best option now.
Pass to Booker. And Booker gets double teamed. Now O'Neal from deep. Hauled in by Brown.
I can't believe he missed that 3. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be giving it.
And here they come. Outside O'Neal. Lets the 3 fly. And that makes him 3 for 4. He's looking good. And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. He wants to review the game plan.
There's no way coach likes this effort level. They need to refocus.
Yeah, you have to take a timeout in a situation like this. Stop the bleeding a bit and regroup.
Boston going with almost an entirely new group here. Tatum, he's checked in for Queta. Hauser comes in for Jaylen Brown. Gary Trent Jr., he's checked in for White. And Pritchard is subbed in for Simons. Boston trailing. Here's Risacher. Coming off a 22-point game against the Mavericks in Dallas.
Yeah, he did a great job attacking the defense and getting to the line. That kind of aggression goes a long way.
All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach from Miami?
Well, a lot of times you'll hear coaches yell, get the ball inside, and you can see why. Good things happen when you get the ball into the paint.
And not only that, they're off to a pretty hot start shooting from outside. They seem locked in tonight.
Now here's Booker. He's got 9. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Yeah, just an offensive machine. Booker generates points consistently, night in and night out.
And he drops the first. Both free throws good from Booker.
Well, he's been very good at the line, and we all know free throws can make or break you in the end.
Outside Tatum. And it's Miami with a rebound. Ware's got 8 rebounds in the game. Booker, the pass to O'Neal. There's 38 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Adebayo. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
And they call an illegal screen here.
Yeah, 3 turnovers already and some frustration starting to settle in. Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Hero for 3. Rebound Boston. And stolen by Booker. Pass to Ware. And that one is stuffed right through.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
Personal foul. 4th team foul.
He's got free throw attempt. And coach doesn't like the call at all. He's opting to use his challenge. He wants the officials to look at the replay.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look so the officials can be sure they get it right. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
And that one falls for Tatum. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. For 3, Booker. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. Devin Booker. He's feeling it tonight. He's been the driving force for the Miami Heat. 11 points in the quarter. He's on fire. More 2K action in just a moment. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And guys, what's your take on Miami so far?
You know, they've been relentless in how they attack the paint.
Well, if they're going to be that ferocious inside, this defense is in for a long night.
Setting the floor for Miami. Bam Adebayo is out there with Jaime Jaquez. Then there's Marcus Smart. Then there's Devin Booker. And it's Ware in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now here's Booker. Adebayo Adebayo finds Booker. Ooh, Booker doing Booker things.
Yes, so good to see Booker knocking down the corner triple. A go-to scorer with considerable range.
Hauser passes to Trent. Puts up a three. It's hauled in by the Heat. A multiple-time All-Star. What aspect of Adebayo's game, Stan, catches your eye nightly?
Well, Brian, I'd say it's not one thing. He's a very complete player. He can rebound, defend, pass, score. This guy does it all.
And by all accounts, a great teammate as well.
That's exactly right.
Pass to Riza Shea. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Here's Trent. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
Well, once he gets a step to the rim like that, it's going to take more of a defensive effort to force the miss.
Outside Jaquez. Off the mark there with a three. Celtics trail by 9. Trent with room to shoot. Plenty of room to knock down that one. Trent's got his second basket on the night.
Well, that's a terrific kick-out pass. When the defense collapses like that on the inside, you've got open people outside.
Now here's Booker. 14 points for him. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark. Now the Celtics on the move. Here's Trent. And the fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
An aggressive move to a strong finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
Here's Jaquez. Drains the triple. Jaquez has got 6 points in the quarter.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Pass to Hauser. Here's Pritchard, defended by Smart. Trent left side. The three connects from downtown. Trent's got 9 points.
It took him a while to get his legs under him. He didn't do much in the first quarter, but now he's off and running.
Outside Booker puts one up from 19. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. He's got 16.
It's been a dominant night for him, staying productive throughout.
Outside Tatum from behind the arc. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got 4 rebounds in the game.
I have to admit, I mean, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block. Charge call.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And Boston with some changes. Cadis checked in for Hauser, and Simon has subbed in for Trent. Jovic, he's checked in for Miami. Hero comes in for Smart. Hero on the wing. He's covered by Simons. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That'll be a second foul of the game.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
Celtics trail by 7. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Riza Shea. Some solid D from Jaquez. And so Hero will bring it up for the Heat. Inside. Here's Ware. Banked it in off the glass. And the Heat lead by 9.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, the slam dunk is arguably pro basketball's signature play. And forward Nicholas Batum said growing up, you have so much joy in dunking. You're one of the few people in the world that can. But Father Time marches on, and like most vets, he's come to grips with the reality. He said, my body told me, no more, bro.
Well, leave that to the youngsters now, right? All right, Allie, thanks.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
Hero against Simons. 6 to shoot. Nice. Gets his second bucket. He's 2 for 4 now.
You got to do more than that to stop Hero. He's superb at staying under control.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. Switch here. Allen's checked in. Stand back in your early coaching days. What was the dynamic working with the front office?
Well, I was in good situations, and so you need the coach and the front office in sync, where you're all working toward the same goals and you understand what the process is going to look like.
And how in sync were you when Stan was the coach and Stan was the front office?
We had problems then because the coach didn't like the front office very often, and the front office was always unhappy with the coach.
Nice. Now here's Tatum. We saw him with 19 his last time out. Simon's shot is good.
Well, you see that quick release, and Simon right on the money.
Now here's Hero. Defense is right there. Simons with a rebound. Celtics trail by 6. Pass to Pritchard. The 3 from Reza Shea. That shot off the mark.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Here's Ware. He's covered by Simons. Oh, they pick off the pass. Down low. Here's Tatum. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity. Brown, he's checked in for Boston. Derek White comes in for Pritchard. This will make 4 trips to the line so far in this game.
He really hasn't shown us much from the free throw line so far.
Now here's Hero. Pass to Ware. Here's Jovic. Simons with a steal. Now the Celtics on the move. Here's Tatum. Second chance shot. Tipped. And they'll keep possession. And there's Simons. That one's good. On the assist from Tatum. Simons has got 6 points in the quarter. And so it's Eric Spoelstra with the timeout here. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Bam Adebayo's checked in for Miami. Looking at the 2K leaderboard, these teams have been outstanding at creating offense through their defense. Number 1, the Heat.
It's one thing to cause turnovers, but the key is turning those takeaways into points. And this team is the best in the league at doing that.
Hero against Simons. Adebayo, a screen on Simons. Here's Hero. Sinks his 3rd bucket. He's 3 for 6 now.
Well, nice turnaround for him here in the second quarter. He had a cold start, but never lost his confidence.
With the teardrop. Rebound Miami. Adebayo's got 5 rebounds tonight. And they double up Adebayo. Pass to Jovic. The 3-ball. Boston pulls it in. Kidd has got 7 rebounds in the game. And here's Brown. Takes the 3. No good on the shot. For 3, Allen buries it from 3. Allen's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
In today's NBA, you have to stretch the floor if you want to win. They have loads of confidence from three-point land right now.
Here's Keita. Checking his numbers, he's put up a little over 9 points a game. And it's good. 2 points. Tatum's got 7 points here in the quarter.
Well, we've come to expect this from Tatum. Just so good at taking over games all by himself.
Hero on the wing. He's covered by Simons. Hero, no good. Celtics trail by 3. Out of bounds. It'll be Heat ball. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Anthony Simons.
And the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. That's not what you want, and I'm sure it's something he's well aware of.
Risacher, he's checked in for Boston. Now here's Hero. 6 points for him. Pass to Jovic. 6 on the shot clock. They double him with Simons. Jaquez, the pass to Allen. No good on the triple. And so it's Brown with it. He brings it up for the Celtics. After this game, they can look forward to L.A., where they'll match up. Against the Clippers. It's a quick turnaround on the road. Just one game.
They can't give Simons any room from that corner spot. You know, I have to admire a guy like Anthony Simons. Early in his career, he was seen as undersized, but with his skill and pure athleticism, he balances the scales against bigger players, and he's become a ferocious scorer.
And you think about what Jaquez has done early in his career. It's pretty impressive, Stan.
Well, Brian, people tend to underrate college players who play multiple years. He was basically a finished product before he reached the NBA.
O'Neal, he's checked in for Miami. Booker comes in for Allen.
Well, he's just an old school kind of player. The footwork and patience Jaquez Jr. possesses is unique.
Back to Brown. Pass to Simons. And there's the screen. From about 19. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops. Simons. Simons got 19 points.
He played well in the first quarter, but now he's taking it to the next level.
And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. And growing up in California, Stan, when did you first fall in love with the game of basketball?
Well, Brian, my dad coached for a long time, and I just remember going to his practices and going to his games. I can't remember a time where I didn't love the game.
Boston making a switch here. Pritchard's checked in. Now here's White. He's been a consistent contributor, averaging just over 11 a game. Here's Risacher. Rebound Miami.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
Sends it home from three-point land. Hero's got 7 points for the quarter.
Well, what a quarter he's had. You can tell he's in the flow. They should be looking for him every possession.
Here's Pritchard. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Putting that pass right in his stride. Didn't have to slow up and was able to complete the play.
Outside Booker. Outside O'Neal. O'Neal on the wing. Pass to Adebayo. Over Risacher. Adebayo, no good. Celtics trail by 4. Pritchard, the pass to Brown. Back to Pritchard. Here's Queta. Out left to the wing. Here's Pritchard. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Pulls it from the top of the key. The rebound by Ware. Ware's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Booker. And Pritchard pulls it down. Boston's gone 50% from the perimeter in this second, shooting 4 of 8. Pass to Rizachet. White with a screen on Booker. Here's Rizachet. No good there. Oh, great D that time from Adebayo. Outside O'Neal. White with a steal. Here's Brown. Here's Rizachet. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. That one on O'Neal.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
And out on the wing, Zach Rizachet has so many things scouts are looking for these days.
Yeah, B.A., this guy has tremendous potential as a two-way threat. Great length, good athleticism, and his jump shot could be elite.
Now here's Booker. 19 points in the game. Kept alive. Hero outside. 3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Shot clock at 5. Right side Booker. So far he's made all of his shots at the foul line, going 4 for 4. That free throw good from Booker.
The line for the Heat, Devin Booker taking 2 shots.
Both free throws good from Booker. White for 3. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. Devin Booker, he's feeling it tonight. He's been the driving force for the Miami Heat. He put together 10 points in the quarter. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this.
Happy to have you with us. Let's bring you up to speed on the winners of the Player of the Month awards. Guys, I want to talk about something else for just a second. Is it me, or have the alternative jerseys around the league gotten a little too creative?
I wish you wear an alternative jersey every once in a while, Ernie.
Yeah, man. You know, your threads are getting a little bit stale. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, what's up with this? I just asked a basketball question, and now it's a personal attack. I'm done with you two. And let's talk now about the first half in our game. Devin Booker been doing his thing.
He's been good, but their defense, man, you got to look at their intensity and their disruption. And if that continues, he'll just keep running over them.
The only way to stop him when he's on the roll, force the ball out of his hands. Deny, bring 2, whatever you got to do.
Glad you could join us. Ryan Anderson and crew are ready to take it away for the start of the third quarter.
Welcome back, everybody. Happy New Year's to all of you as we continue. Our broadcast. Boy, we're seeing a tremendous game from Devin Booker.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
Miami leading by 4. The core of this team, Brown and Tatum in the front court. Derek White out there with Anthony Simons. And it's Queta in at the 5. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. Now here's Hero. Sinks that one. Now shooting 5 of 10 and looking sharp.
Well, there he is showing off his speed. Herro cuts to find the basket.
Outside, Brown. On the wing, Simons. Launches it. Good. And Brown gets the assist. Simons has got 22.
And any decent look from distance, he's taking it. He has that locked-in mentality right now.
Well, he's firing away with confidence from downtown. The defense better adjust to this, and fast.
Now here's Herro. Here's Ware. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Ware's got 8 points.
A pretty talented distributor. Tyler Herro isn't one to force his own look.
Simons outside. Back to Tatum. From the arc. Miami grabs the miss. Ware's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. Booker finds Adebayo. Outside for Booker. Simons with a steal. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Simons. Here's a look at what's coming up for Boston. On Saturday, they'll be matching up against Kawhi Leonard and the Los Angeles Clippers. And then on Monday, they'll take on Giannis Antetokounmpo and the Milwaukee Bucks. Miami leading by 5. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Herro for 3. It's rebounded by Jaylen Brown. Brown's got his 5th rebound in this one to the inside. And that one drops. Simons has got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, it took Simons some time to find his footing in this league, but since then, he's been a consistent scoring threat.
Now here's Booker. He's got 21. Outside O'Neal. Yes, and it's Booker with the setup. He's got 12.
They've got the offense clicking. 3 for 4 to start the half and looking confident.
Simons passes to Brown. Here's Keita. And he lobs it up. Oh, rise up, Jaylen Brown.
A big athletic finish by Brown. Polishing off the lob pass with authority.
And Eric Spoelstra decides to call timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Got to come through at the free throw line. These are the teams that are getting it done from there. Number 1, the Heat. In the 3rd spot, the Celtics.
And you really want to see these types of teams attack and draw fouls because they shoot it so well from the line.
Pass to Adebayo. Takes a 3. They get it again. Now here's Herro. Outside O'Neal. Second chance effort. And it's good on the lay-in. Ware's got 10 points in the game.
Able to get a layup out of that one. That's just soft defense there.
Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. To the middle. Count it, and the foul. It's on Tyler Hero.
You know, they've hit the ground running to begin this second half. 4 for 5 so far.
And with today's switching defensive style, versatile wing players are tremendously in demand, Coach.
Yeah, well, position now, Brian, comes down to who can you guard. And guys that can guard 3, 4, 5 different positions, those 6'7", 6'8" guys are often able to do that, and they are extremely valuable.
Now here's Adebayo. Hero for 3. Queta pulls it in. Queta's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Adebayo against Brown. Simons outside for the tie. It's hauled in by the Heat.